We're going to be making a galaxy watercolor painting, and these are the materials that you're going to want to start with. So I'm going to be using some watercolor paper, some masking tape or painter's tape to tape the paper down onto either masonite board, cardboard, or directly onto your desk. We're going to need some watercolor paints, and then for later we're going to be using some acrylic white paint and then a small brush. So I've taped down my paper, gotten it nice and secure on all four sides so that the paper doesn't move as we're painting. And I'm going to start by wetting the paper so that the paint becomes nice and fluid as I start painting with this watercolor. Now I'm going to start adding in some blue. I'll add some purple to darken, and then I'll start adding some red. I'm going in now to fill some of the white spots, but it's okay if you leave some areas of white in between your colors. And then if you want to, you can pick up your board and tip it around to blend some of the colors around together. If you have too much water, use a paper towel to soak some of it up. Okay, so now I've let my first layer dry. I'm going to go in and add some darker details, so I'm just going to add more of the purples, blues, and reds on top of what I already have. decided to go back in and add just a touch of yellow into these lighter areas here. And now I'm going to let it dry before I add my stars. All right, now that my painting is dry, I'm going to go ahead and add in my stars. I took some white acrylic paint and I mixed a little water into this, so it should be pretty runny. And I'm taking my small flat brush and I'm going to take some paint and I'm just going to put this on my finger here. I'm going to flick on some stars.
You can also use a toothbrush to splatter the stars onto the painting.
And if you want to, you can go in with a small brush and maybe add some larger stars in some areas, maybe some little details. And once your painting is completely dry, you can go ahead and take the tape off. You're going to pull the tape away from your painting like this, so you don't rip the paper.